It's all about fishing. It's all about hunting. It's all about the great outdoors. And it's all about outdoors with Captain Roy and Cheryl.
Good morning. Welcome aboard. I'm Captain Roy.
And I'm Cheryl Little, and we're coming to you today from beautiful Laird Bayou. We'd like to thank the folks up at Laird Bayou for letting us record the film today.
Sure do.
And this is actually my office.
I tell you what, that looks good right out there. We're right by the pool. And if we may have to turn the cameras off and jump in there, I tell you, it is really hot weather.
It is hot.
Let's do a fishing report from Lake Seminole.
All right, from
guide Jody Wells.
Jody Wells says that the water temperature is 82 degrees, the bass taking on top water and crankbait, brim beds, and something that is very rare in June, shell crackers, as shown in the pictures. That's Mr. Lindsay and his grandson Alex in these pictures right here, and they did real well on the shell cracker bed in 5 foot of water. Okay,
the first picture is a picture of 2 large bass. I think I talked with Jody earlier today, and he wanted to know if I got the email. I told him I did. And he said, well, they wanted the bass fish. He said we were bass fishing and catching some nice bass. And he said, lo and behold, he said, I thought it was a brim bed. And I said, holy, would y'all like to catch some brim? They said, sure. And he threw a cricket in there, and it was large shell crackers. They had to go back to Chattahoochee and get some bait. Jody said, we just didn't have enough bait. They went and bought some worms. That's really the best bait for a shell cracker. And they bought 2 boxes of worms. I guess that's 50 to the box. Give Jody a call, and he'll be glad to take you fishing.
Excellent.
And you went out in the Gulf.
I did. I went out in the Gulf, something that I don't do very often. I took Dramamine to make sure that they didn't have to bring me back to the dock. But it was a real neat trip, and I really want to thank Nate over at Mexico Beach Marina. They sponsored a boat in the Wounded Warriors tournament that was hosted by Blue Water Outriggers, and we had a really good time. There was, I believe, 11 wounded vets that got to go fishing, and we went bottom fishing. Did real well. We had awesome Captain John and Benita Thompson. I think I got that right. They're out of Mexico Beach also, and they put us on the fish, so we're going to go bottom fishing for some red snapper.
I got a question first.
Okay.
Did you get sick?
I didn't get sick. No, the Dramamine, I started taking it, and I think that's the trick, is to take it the day before. Start taking it, if you can, 48 hours before you actually get on the water, and then take it the day of fishing. And I did the same thing when I went flying the other day, and it worked. So okay. It's a good tip.
I'll tell you, let's take a break, and we'll come back with some snapper fishing.
Red snapper fishing.
Be right back.
Silly Willy Lures. Catch fish. Throw it at redfish or speckled trout or mackerel or anything that comes swimming by. Try the Pompano swim jigs. Add some shrimp, and you've got a fish catching machine. Silly Willy spoons and jigs and Pompano swim jigs from Fish on Lures. Check them out at CaptainJoeFishing.com. Good lures, good prices. You'll find them at better bait and tackle shops. Silly Willy Lures. Sounds silly. Catches fish.
Whether it's removing dangerous trees or planting new ones, Gulf Coast Tree Specialists can help you with all your tree care needs. Sometimes your tree problems are too big for you to handle. Even if it seems impossible to remove your tree, our licensed, bonded, and insured professionals can always find a way for a fair and reasonable price. We can also remove large and unusual items from your property. And our certified arborists can analyze root problems and evaluate structural issues. At Gulf Coast Tree Specialists, we would like to thank you for your continued support and service over the past 20 years and look forward to serving you in the future.
Hi, I'm Rick, owner of Affordable Appliance Repair. With over 40 years experience, we offer $29.95 service call fees anywhere in Bay County, plus 10% discounts to our senior citizens, military, police, and fire departments. If you're tired of high appliance repair costs, call us, Affordable Appliance Repair, 215-2550. That's 215-2550.
Sweet old Bob and Kubota here for Soul Tractor. If you would like to see and drive the new Kubota tractors, mowers, work, play utility vehicles, or construction equipment, Don't miss our annual Kubota Customer Appreciation Sales Event. We will have Kubota product demonstrations, our Kubota factory rep on hand, and great door prizes. Enjoy the lowest prices of the year at our Kubota Customer Appreciation Sales Event, Friday and Saturday, June 24th and 25th.
Jimmy's Bait and Tackle with 2 locations, 131 West Highway 22 in Weewa-Hitchcock and Cherokee Landing on Highway 2301 at the Bear Creek Bridge. Both stores carry a complete line of freshwater tackle and bait. Cherokee Landing also has boat rentals and canoe rentals, and they also have wet boat slip rentals available. Both locations also carry a complete line of feed. Go see the friendly staff at Jimmy's Bait and Tackle in Cherokee Landing and tell them Captain Roy sent you. I'm here with Nate at Mexico Beach Marina. And Nate, thanks so much for inviting me to go on the fishing trip today, the Wounded Warriors weekend.
10 wounded vets. We had a wonderful banquet last night. It was terrific. And we're all heading out of here out of Port St. Joe. This is being brought to you by Blue Water Outriggers. I believe it's the Gulf County TDC, and too many more sponsors to mention, but yeah, we're one of them. And we're going to be going out with John Thompson and Benita Thompson out of Mexico Beach, with Will Dankert and his brother Ed. They both hail from Alabama originally, but I believe now Will is still stationed at Fort Hood in Texas. And you'll learn more about him. I'll let him tell you more about himself later on. But it's beautiful weather. We're looking for a great day, and we sure got one hell of a captain to put us on fish.
Excellent. Well, thanks again.
John
I appreciate
Thompson
it.
and Benita Thompson.
Is the seas look good? Because I did take some Dramamine.
It was good a couple hours ago. I hope it's still pretty out there.
It's Dankert on the Wounded Warriors fishing tournament, and this is exciting. I think we're going to have a wonderful day. Now, where are you from?
Alabama.
What part of Alabama?
Around Ozark.
Now, what did you do in the service?
I was a sniper.
Well, we sure do appreciate everything you did.
Well, thank you.
And I think we're going to have a most excellent day.
I think so.
Hey, Nate, I thought we were going to catch bigger fish than that.
There you go.
Got him?
Get in there, son. Oh, hell.
Yeah, there you go.
Woohoo! Awesome.
Jesus.
Awesome.
Where are we going? Right in the box?
He's close.
Hey, that's beautiful.
He's close. Look at him.
Yeah, it's like pump
Big
real.
one.
Be easy. Lean on him. Do something. Come on.
And
You gotta lean on him.
Come on, Ed. Lean on him, man. Come on.
He's taking line. Stand on it, son.
Am I gonna have to take the rod back and bring him in?
Come around. Closer to the top. That's a good fish. Yeah.
woohoo!
Give us a little bit of time to throw.
Go on. Ha-ha.
My name's Captain Rick Corley. I'm a SAMS accredited Marine Surveyor, NAM certified Marine Surveyor, and IAME certified Marine Investigator. Been surveying since 1969. Was taught by my father, who is the oldest, longest practicing Marine Surveyor in the world. We do all types of survey, commercial or pleasure. Steel, aluminum, fiberglass, wood, makes no difference. Give us a call at 850-527-5287 or visit us online. We'd appreciate your business.
Hi folks, I'm BJ with BJ's Marine. This has been a family-owned and operated business for over 20 years. We pride ourselves in the sales and service of Nissan and Tohatsu outboards. At BJ's, we have factory-trained and authorized technicians for Nissan and Tohatsu. We also repair most any make or model outboard. Call or come by BJ's Marine Service at 1317 Transmitter Road. And folks, we really do appreciate your business.
When you think of a successful hunting season, two things come to mind: Browning and C&G Sporting Goods. Browning is the best there is, and C&G Sporting Goods is your factory direct, full-line Browning dealer. C&G stocks Browning guns, camo, knives, scopes, gun safes, bows, and much more, including hunting and fishing license. Look over the new Browning BAR camo short track and X-Bolt rifles. Why pay good money for anything less than a Browning? Browning and C&G, the best there is. Home of the experts.
Our folks, Dr. Tamil and his staff, they're fast, they're friendly, and they're efficient.
We treat hepatitis, indigestion, gastric ulcers, diarrhea,
constipation, colon cancer, colon polyps,
hemorrhoids.
Hi, I'm Cindy. Give me a call to schedule an appointment.
Hi, I'm Lynn. I check the patients in and I work with the charts.
Hey, I'm Jessica. I'm Dr. Tamil's nurse. If you have any questions, just give us a call.
Panama City Gastroenterology, located at Northport Professional Center.
I tell you what I like about Coram. I like the food, I like the price, I like the quality, I like the quantity of it. But what I like most about Coram Steak and Eggs is I like that friendly atmosphere that I always find when I dine out there. It's owned and operated by Linda and Willie Coram. They are the original, and they're open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and their breakfast out of this world. And my favorite is the world famous Coram Heavenly Hash. Coram Steak and Eggs, 804 South Tyndall Parkway.
Captain Joe Haber.
Hey, nice to see you again. Thanks for having me on board.
Good to have you up here in God's country again.
It's beautiful. Love
Joe.
it.
And you're up here to fish in the IFA Redfish Tournament, is that correct?
Absolutely.
Saturday, that's the day you're going to be fishing from a boat?
From a boat, 2 redfish, 2-person team, slot fish, most weight out of those 2 slot fish.
So you get 2 fish?
Yes, sir.
And Joe, it takes 2 27-inch real fat ones to win, don't it?
Fatter the better. Exactly. So
it's got to be, they just about got to be 27 inches long.
Yeah,
and
it's hard to compete if you're not.
Then tomorrow you'll be what? You'll be on fishing.
Tomorrow's a kayak. Log. Tomorrow's a kayak. Yeah, log. Tomorrow's a kayak tournament. It's a photo catch and release. The largest redfish and trout. I believe they include the trout in there. I haven't done one of those yet, but that's what we do tomorrow.
But you can't take Cheryl with you, know?
I don't know. As long as she's a different teammate, I can. So
I
think I need Cheryl to take me. Is more like it, because I have no clue where to get a big. You need 35, 37-inch fish to even come close in that one.
Catch them right there.
So, is that what it is?
Place to catch them, Joe.
Yeah, I just got to find them this big.
I'm gonna be. Joe, you've got some new baits here. I wanted to show people on the Silly Willy rig, I believe.
Yeah, well, this newest one's called the CJ. It's made by Silly Willy, which Silly Willy's our company. It's completely weedless. We got a weed guard on here to work the flats. 8, 10, 12, 15 inches of water. Rig it on the Silly Willy jig itself. We just cut the hook off and tie it with a loop knot. Put that weed guard down, it'll come off if a fish hits it, so you'll have to check it every now and then. You can pull this right through the grass, no problems. We have all different patterns we're working on, and it'll be available in the store soon. We'll let you know when it's ready, and like I said, it's called the CJ Flats Rig.
You know, Captain Joe, he fishes, and he makes his living fishing, and these baits, you proof every one of them.
Exactly.
You know their work. so people can fish them with confidence. And that's something they do like baits, and a little bit different, presented to them in a little bit different fashion.
Absolutely.
But I like this one because with that weight on this jig, you can really cast that thing.
Oh, you cast it a mile.
And with the bays as clear as they are right now, you need to stay as far from them as you can and stay as quiet as you can, and it works. If we have time, I'll let him rig one of these.
Okay.
But you've got some other baits here.
Well, we've been working the SS Minnow weedless lately.
Okay.
I had one of my pro staff girls from down south. She went to use this a couple weeks ago, and she told me she was rigging it on the edge hook, and I said that won't work. I said I can't use it that way. We got to use it on the regular jig head. And then I had to shut up. You know, you just got to let them do what they want to. Well, you know what? She kicked my butt that day using this thing. And we fished a tournament last week in Keaton Beach, and we had to go to this because we had so much floating grass. I'm using a 3/0. It's a really big jig, but it works. And I'm using a 1/4 usually. This is an 1/8 that I'm rigging up. Cut that top and bottom, and gonna use that spring. I know it's hard to see with my fingers in the way with the small bait here, but just slide that all the way down curl it all the way up. You want that tail pointed downward. Here you go. Now, it would normally sit way back here, but because this bait's narrower, what we got to do is we got to slide it, almost stretch it out. And what I'm going to do is poke it in the belly and come right out the center of the back through here. If I know it's hard to see, I'm sorry. We need to put this on YouTube or something later so that people can see the actual thing of it. And basically that's what it's going to look like.
Slide out over the grass there.
Exactly. I stretched it out probably a little bit too much on here, but you can throw that thing, especially with the 1/4 ounce, because you're just working in the grass. So you can use a heavier weight on here and you can cast this a mile. We had Bart out, a friend of mine from Facebook today, and he was using that 1/4 ounce and working that through the thing. So he was out with us earlier this morning.
And
so
you're making the got new colors. That's not exactly like the old.
That's one of my favorite colors now. Again, on Facebook, you see a lot of my pictures are coming with that. I use the gold too, but that key lime is one of my top colors right now. It's got 2 shades, especially when the water's clean, because there's not a lot of glitter in there. And I mean, sometimes when the water's clean, you put too much glitter, it tends to spook the fish a little bit more. So that has a little bit of glitter in there, but it's also got that dull color underneath to kind of tone it down a little bit. Makes a big difference.
Now, can you show people exactly how to rig this one with the regular jig head?
Yep, I'll do it with the black and glow. How's that? Cut that back and belly out again. We always cut that out. I know we keep saying we'll get that mold made, but they want too much money. And that goes in the center, like this. My fingers are in the way again. Slide it down. I'm trying to do it to show it, so it's probably not going to come out perfectly. And it's important that the hook comes out of the bait on the center width of this thing. And with our Joe jig, it's going to come out just before that first slot.
Right.
You really need those slots active as much as you can. You'll lose part of it in here, but this is going to work more as a dying bait. This is going to work more as a live bait. Okay? And they both work really, really well. So.
And you always fish the gold bait.
Yeah, I know. But I switched colors because the gold and the glow, you use glow all the time.
Yeah.
And they sell like crazy. And the gold is always second selling. So I had to try other colors to see how they work. And the last, I'd say probably about the last couple months I've been using that key lime a lot. So
quickly on this one, Joe.
Okay. On this one here, gonna go weedless again. I know we gotta make this quick. I'm gonna rig this up the same way. And I'm going to put a little bit of stinky stuff in there. It's called the Procure Gel. We're going to rig this weedless. Caught a lot of fish on this on Sunday, last Sunday when I came in last Sunday, so spending a lot of time out here fishing this week. And we're going to add a little bit of this stinky Procure Gel in here, and it's going to give a nice color to it. Of course it's not going to, oh there it goes. And you know the best thing about this, Roy? You take a little bit of this and put a little bit behind each ear, you'll catch more fish that way. And you go incognito. What do you do when you go deer hunting, huh? Throw all that stuff on you?
What do you tell the wife when you get home?
There ain't no wife anymore. I don't have to tell her nothing.
Okay.
So, but really, that stuff really does make a big difference.
Okay,
So.
you go. I appreciate you coming.
Well, thanks for allowing me to come in.
I wish you the very best today when you get out there and go to fishing.
All right, yeah, I got to go win some money now.
We'll be right back.
Econfiner Canoe Livery is located on beautiful Econfiner Creek. And folks, it is one of the most beautiful trips you'll ever make. You can rent a canoe or a kayak, or you can bring your own. And you need to make reservations. You need to call 850-722-9032. The Gay family owns and operates the Econfiner Canoe Livery, and some of the nicest folks you'll ever meet. And there's no telling who you might see when you're canoeing down the creek.
Sunjammers on Highway 79 has you covered this winter for all your fishing needs. If you're hitting the flats in West Bay, we're your most convenient place to buy live bait. We offer bull minnows, live shrimp, and fiddler crabs. Headed to the river or that secret pond, we sell crappie minnows, crickets, and worms. Sunjammers on Highway 79 stocks all the rods, reels, and terminal tackle you need for a relaxing yet productive day on the water. Open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Give us a call, 235-2281, and don't forget we stock the best fishing kayaks around. Check us out on youtube.com/sunjammers for weekly fishing reports.
And need to do a UPro Rods commercial. We appreciate UPro Rods for sponsoring the show. These are really wonderful rods. They've got a lifetime warranty. If you break one of these rod tips, you just send it back to the store that you bought it from and they'll replace it at no charge. They're super lightweight, very balanced rod. Just a super rod. Need to get you one. UPro Rods.
Hi, this is Nate with Mexico Beach Marina, formerly Marquardt's Marina here in beautiful Mexico Beach. Remember, we're a key dealer for Yamaha outboards as well as a 5-star certified service department, and are proud now to be a new dealer for Edgewater powerboats. Our marina store still offers all your latest tackle, live bait, bulk ice, ethanol-free fuel, and slip rentals. And our beach store has everything you need for your day at the beach with Guy Harvey, Salt Life, Sperry, Topsider, Hook and Tackle, Bimini Bay, and much more. So come on down and see us in Mexico Beach.
No one can seem to get Georgia to reveal her secret to catching those big redfish. So we've placed a series of hidden cameras on Stan and Georgia's boat to try to find out her secret.
Stan, this looks like a good spot right here.
So you think this is a spot?
I know it is.
Okay, well I'll get the trolling motor ready and we'll get started.
There he is, Stan.
You never cease to amaze me, baby.
Stan stuff is good on everything.
Check all the stuff in your pantry. If you don't see any Stan stuff, it ain't complete.
The Fish Vector underwater lighting system with our patent-pending sound technology will get you out of the heat and bring the fish right to you. Big, bright 400 and 1,000 watt units will allow you to fish comfortably at night and really see the fish. Both the dock and portable units plug into a 110 receptacle and take just minutes to set up. Great for waterscaping, guaranteed to work on fish. Get out of the heat and into comfortable fishing with the Fish Vector.
Also, we want to remind folks that you're going to be doing a seminar Monday night at Scuttlebutts, which is at the foot of the Hathaway Bridge at 6:30. And what are you going to be covering?
Just going to be covering working the lures and.
Are you going to show how to tie your new weedless?
Yeah, if I get enough made, I'll give a few out. So.
Oh, good.
But I'm working on them here.
So that's worth it to show up to get a new product.
We've got a lot to talk about in just a short period of time. We've got some pictures.
We do. This is a great picture. I love this one. This is Georgia. Went fishing the other day on topwater and caught 2 speckled trout on topwater. And what is Peaches going to do next? There's just no telling. And this next picture is a friend of ours here up in Laird Bayou, Paul Dolphin. He went fishing with John Wall. And look at that red snapper he got. That thing is huge. That's a good job, Paul.
He didn't catch that in Cook Bayou.
No, they went offshore fishing.
Okay.
No, but he lives up here in the up in Laird. Yeah.
Okay, I've got a couple of announcements I'd like to make. Ronnie Groom called me this week, and he said that he had 2 leases that was available, two positions. So if you would like to get in a good hunting lease, give Ronnie Groom a call down at C&G Sporting Goods. He's got 2 left. And folks, let me recommend you, if you're not in a hunting lease and like to hunt, go ahead and get in one. That's the best way to do it. You manage the deer in there, and it's just better hunting. And it don't be sharecropping. You know, people in these leases, we spend up there on my land, spend a lot of money keeping the deer crop up. We can feed them all year round. Then people come sit down by just off the property line and try to shoot the deer. You ought to go pay the landowner if you're going to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, give Ronnie a call. And on this Tuesday, that's June the 14th, at 11 a.m., I want all my old telephone construction employees to meet out for a reunion dinner. That's at the Pioneer Restaurant. No. Pioneer.
Is it Rodeos?
Rodeo Restaurant out on Tender Parkway. And what I need for you to do is to call your supervisor and let them know that you're coming. We need to know how many are going to be there. And I'm looking forward to it. We're going to have to wear a name tag so we can recognize each other. And sure, we've got a big sweepstakes.
We do. We got the big sweepstakes, and you want to enter that, you go to outdoors@captainroy.com. Make sure you do put your telephone number on there so we can let you know that you won. And we got a lot of stuff we're giving away. We got a U-Pro rod that will be given away, a fishing trip with Guy Jody Wells on Lake Seminole. We've also got a fishing trip for 2 people with Captain Roy, guaranteed to go catch a lot of trout and have a really good time.
The last part you'll have.
Also, we're going to be giving away the Wagon Tracks book. And that's a really nice hardback book that you'll thoroughly enjoy. We'll be giving away a canoe trip for 2 people with the Econfina canoe livery.
We had a lot of fun up there last week.
That was a lot of fun. I love the guys. They are just a blast. Also, we'll be giving away some stand stuffed spices, and we'll also be giving away a hat.
It's like this autographed hat.
Okay.
Okay. And we again, folks, be sure and put your telephone number. And I want to remind you to really be sure and check my website. Well, I try to keep it updated, tell you what the fish are doing and what I'm doing and what the reliable information that I'm getting for people. And I try to keep it updated. And my son Greg spends a lot of time on that
That's a very
web
very
page.
good website. I'm going to take all these right here so Captain Roy can't beat me in the kayak division of the IFA tomorrow. So before he leaves, I'm going to sneak all of his secret stuff.
Folks, we got to get out of here. Thank y'all for watching the show. Hope you enjoyed it. Remember to tune in next Saturday at the same time. And remember to always
try to be as good to him as he is to you.
Good day.
Y'all be sure to join the Captain and Cheryl next week. Outdoors with Captain Roy and Cheryl. This has been a Swan Dive production.